Smart Math Fun and Games. Today we're playing MBT by GMT Games. We're doing scenario 3, turn 11 with all basic, advanced, and optional rules. So we're going to start off with the sighting phase. And first of all, I want to see if so for this right here, the sighting phase. One, 2, 3. So let's see. Units that can spot it. 3 units that can spot it. So it's base 7 and plus 20 because of the 2 extra units. Spotted. 2 extra. It's right there. That's too far range, and those units aren't eligible to lose spots. This unit right here, no one has last. Well, let's check to see if anybody actually has the last sight to that unit. I don't think they do. Let's do this. Go from here to right there. And I think I remember that this cuts the corner right there. So I'm going to check anyways. Send that. Yeah, that's blocked. So they're not spot for them. Those units are spotted, so those the rest of those are spotted. These right here, I could move back to right there. Just want to make sure the 2 break markers are up top and at least one of the, there you go, like that. Are they spotted? Yes, they can still be spotted, but they only have 2 units. These ones right here, I'm not so sure about. Just checking spotting. Oop, wrong one. Let's go there. They cannot be, so that they're would be very difficult for them to be spotted as they are in heavy cover. So I'm not going to worry about, well, these units I'll have to check for spot after they fire. Not spotted. Okay, I think that's it for spotting phase, and we have the command. Step. So NATO gets 3, 7, 10, 11, 12, and yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19. So the Soviets have how many? Soviets have 19. And 11 commands. 11 commands. And only 5. Oops. That's because they don't have a command track. Meanwhile, the Allies, the NATO, 3, 4, 5, 7. NATO headquarter unit has 5 commands. HQ has 5. And recon units have their own commands. All right. That step. Oof. A lot going on here. Okay. What are the Soviet? Can that unit see him? That's the first question. Can see somebody. No, it can't actually. So it can't do a short halt or a fire command because it doesn't have anybody in line of sight. The range of being seen for those infantry would be very short. Right now it's at a range of 8. We'll probably cut off at about 7. The thing is, I want to get these units through. But man, it's a dangerous situation for the Soviets. All those units need to take a break. They need to lose that break. They need to lose suppression. Okay, so I'm going to move Mm-hmm. And there's one of my commands. 1, 2, whites. Put right there. So they're going to have a move command, and I'm going to give these units right here a move command. Let's see if this works. There we go. Left. I gotta at least clear out that tree line. But all my tanks, well, this is the only even at halfway, so it has to have a move command. And are all these a member of the same unit? One of those actually has -2 movement factors. And actually one of them doesn't have one, that one. One of them should. Oh boy. And the fact that these units are broken is anything but a no command. I'm actually going to do the overrun. One of these units is in halfway decent shape, so it's going to get a move command. And the rest of these units are going to get a no command. I'll put that right there. And these units will all get their no command. There. I want that to be at the bottom. Something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put I'm actually going to use the no. You don't have to use the no command markers, but I'm going to use the no command markers because 2 of those units are broken. I don't want the broken units moving. I want to get them recovered. I have to hurry up though. We're on turn 11, so I have to move a little. All right, so I got 1, 2, 4. I got one more potential move command, and I guess I'm gonna get just so that they're hard to target to hit if nothing else. And what about the rest of my units? Give them a no command. Like I said, I don't. I can get that break to disappear. Oh, these guys right here. So I have the infantry, and I have the vehicles. The infantry is going to get, well, one of the infantry units is in its vehicle. One it's not. No. Yeah. So I have 2 vehicles, each have infantry in them. And then I have 1 unit that doesn't have transportation. And I can't give them a move command. All I can give them is a. So the vehicles themselves are going to get fire commands. And the unit on top is going to get the suppressed units going to get a no command like that. I think that's it for the Soviets, yeah. So basically the Soviets are kind of standing fast except for this one guy who I want to try to do an overrun over here. Now for the NATO units. Now for the NATO units. I give those guys fire commands. We start off. He definitely has a target. That infantry, I don't want them to do anything fancy. I'm going to give them a move command. Not sure why. Just do though. There's something that I'm looking for there. I'm not sure what. I'm going to give a bunch of Overwatch commands. Again, Overwatch over here. Use permanent Overwatch. Then I gotta have a fire command for this guy down here. Oops. And I think I might give some of my units move commands. I have to reposition them. Here, over here, one of these units has turret damage and a damaged machine gun. So all I have to do is move the turret for them, and they're good. They can cover the passage. For them, all I have to do is move the turrets. If I move the turrets, they can cover this area right here. And they'll have more shots. But the units that are right below them right now, these units actually have shots that they can actually fire. So 2 of those units are going to be in Overwatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So 2 of those units are going to share a fire command. Wing. So 2 of those units are going to share a fire command, and the other 2 are just going to share an Overwatch command. Let's see what I got over there. So hull damage. One of them can't even move. One of them is hull damaged. So, all right. So that's it for the command phase. Oh. Cheater phase. Use dischargers. All right, so which of my units want to use? Units want to use. My Soviet units that have the no command, they can use smoke dischargers for free. So yes, I'm going to have them try to use their smoke dischargers. So that one right, I use smoke discharger. Soviet smoke. Smoke dischargers 5. Right here. A bit. There's another break there somewhere. There we go. Yeah. There is a second break there. I don't know where it is, but all right. All right, so 7. And I'll go down. So we have, oops, we have here. Now I gotta make sure they both have the correct turrets because board. Okay, they don't, so I'm gonna have to move that turret marker right here, and then it needs to be cloned and put right there. Ooh. And I don't want too close. There we go. Okay, so that's good. 6, 7. Then I want 8, 9. There. Under 8, that's going to be a vehicle facing in this direction, and its turret's going to be up like right there, and and it's going to be turret. Those are in buildings, and okay, and that KO marker can go back. Your I and B is excess, and they both share a fire command. And 8, 9, so I can just clone these. 1, 2. That looks pretty good, actually. All right, excellent. Okay. I just want to make sure that off break is right there. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Makes the board a little bit easier to understand without all those counters on. I should do the same thing for this stack mess right here. Oh yeah, one of these units right here, I had a smoke, so I gotta get the smoke. Yeah, that's what started this whole thing, didn't it? So let's go unit terrain. I got smoke. There it is, smoke. There, and that will go under. That goes underneath the vehicle. Well, first it goes on top, and then the next turn it goes underneath the vehicle. So now we grab this, and we take one of those, and we put this right there. So that means that smoke is exclusively protecting that vehicle. And I do have it as smoke on. I mean, I can just use a smoke on, smoke off. It's not a big deal. All right, make sure. Okay, excellent. All right, so that's where we are. We did that. Now, are there any others that I want to check for a smoke dispenser use? Why that? Why I didn't give that one in move commands? Because I didn't have any left. Or one of those has a move command. 5. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I can give this one a move command, can I? And I did. Okay. So I don't know why I gave that, why that says no command, but that actually has a move command. And because I gave it a move command, the partial hold down immediately goes away. Once you give someone a move command, the partial hull down goes away. All right, that looks good. Everyone who I tried using the smoke, I don't care about those. Those are out of sight. And I can get a little bit extra smoke protection to do the BMP's 2s. Have smoke dispensers. Yeah, they do. So I'm going to check for the BMP 2s. So I'm going to check up here. Okay. Discharger. First, failure, and discharges just aren't working. All right. Oh, makes things a little bit more simpler for me, I guess. Okay. Now we have the initiative phase. Yeah, that right there has a brew up smoke at the very bottom. So what I can do, and what I think I'm probably going to end up doing, is I can create another one of these cards over here and just add to the list across the top. That's probably what I'm going to do also. Those numbers, anything fancy about those? No, it's just, okay, so that's what I'm going to do. They just clean up the board a lot. Like, I would love to have one right over here. So, you know. You see, it gets very annoying. 1, 2, and then the unit on top has a no command. Spend too much time shuffling around hexes, and that's not fun. No, I don't mind it, but, you know, not everybody would like to just spend time doing that. All right, so there we are. I have 2 fire commands. And the unit on top has a no command. All right, there we go. Okay, so the board's set up. I can check the, so all the smoke discharger use is done. All right, now check for initiative. NATO. All right, and Soviets. So NATO won because Soviets can't get any higher. So NATO wins. And actually, you know what? I have to record that initiative someplace too. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use one of those. I need to record the initiative because the initiative does affect the order things happen in. Not as much as in other ways, it gets ways, but it's still important for the game that I play. Victory point, control. All right, there you go. So Soviets, Soviets. NATO has 1 control, so I can just put that. I have 1 spot to put it in. I'll just put it. Just put right there. All right. So that's my indication that NATO has won the initiative. All right. So I cleaned up the board a little bit. I'm just trying to think if I'm missing anything. I don't think I am. All right, what I didn't give a command to these guys yet, did I? All right, I have to give command to these guys. Now they're suppressed. All right, and I don't want to give them a command because I want them to lose suppression. So I'm just going to give them a no command. And again, you don't have to give a no command, but it's good to do because it just helps keep track of things. Okay, so that's it. So I will see you, and my computer's getting hot. Okay, so I will see you next time. We will be entering the First air phase. Well, I'll just do it right now. First air phase. First air phase. Okay, so when we come back, we'll be entering the combat phase. So I'll make sure I got that right. Let's see. Yeah. So we'll be entering the combat phase. All right. Thank you, everybody. You have a wonderful day.